My name is Jackson Romney, and I am a public relations student at UVU, and I'll be graduating in December 2016. One of the reasons I chose to attend UVU was its growing reputation. There were buildings popping up everywhere and new programs being opened, and that is very true. I spent most of my time in the the new classroom building, and it was a great experience. It made learning easy. Another reason I chose UVU was its competitive price point per semester. Originally, I'm from Washington State, and I would have had to pay at least twice what I paid at UVU to get a great education. So that made college a little more doable for me. I had heard a number of different things. After working a year to gain residency in Utah, I was very pleased with the experience I had at UVU. I chose to study public relations for a number of reasons. Originally, I was a marketing major, and though marketing is important, I felt like for me, I wanted to work with words and people more than numbers and analyzation. I explained that to my academic counselor, and she directed me in the way of PR, and I was very pleased. She told me about the UVU PRSSA chapter having won national awards, and from there I was hooked. It's been a great program, and definitely glad that I chose to do PR as opposed to marketing. And originally I thought they were totally different. I thought that marketing was its own thing and PR was its own thing, and in a way they are, but public relations really encompasses a lot of different aspects of business. I thought it was, just making friends and um, hopefully that way people will be a part of your business. And that part of that's true, but there's a lot more in PR that I didn't know about. Research, messaging, tactics, strategies, evaluation. These are some of the things that make up a good PR campaign. And I learned a lot about campaigning. I was able to actually do campaigns for real businesses in school. And that's a huge resume builder. I've been able to put that on there. And it's been a big help in trying to jumpstart my career. My education, like I said, has been excellent. I think the biggest thing for me was that professors were professionals before they started teaching. Um, Everybody that I had as a teacher had years of experience in the PR world. And so when they came to the classroom, they were able to bring that experience and take the things we were learning in the textbook and really apply it to real life. And that was the biggest thing for me. I was able to look at, okay, we're reading this and we're learning about this, but how does that work, in a real job and when you're actually on a timeline and in a crunch? Um, I don't know, that was a big deal. Even the adjuncts. I mean, we're not just talking tenured professors, but any teacher that I had, they had a real world experience and did a great job bringing it into the classroom. Um, I think my greatest accomplishment at UVU would be getting my internship. So as we know, the sports world, it's very competitive. There are only so many teams and even more people that want to work for them. And in the summer of 2015, I applied for a job with the Utah Grizzlies hockey team. They're a professional minor league hockey team in West Valley City. Excuse me. And I got the internship. And since then, it's been a really great experience for me. I've learned a lot, especially about the sports world. You don't know how to work in professional sports until you actually do it. And things are going 100 miles an hour, and I actually still work there. So that's been a huge accomplishment, I think. Coming out of college is potentially maybe landing a job post graduation with the Grizzlies. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But the experience has been better than I ever could have imagined. I'm really pleased with that. I'm really happy about the help that I got from the internship services at UVU. They helped a lot. They actually are the ones that helped me find the internship on the website, helped me put together my resume. So I owe them a big thank you for that. I think my recommendations for PR students in the future is to take classes throughout the year. So not just in the fall and in the spring semesters, but summer as well, both blocks. I've been doing that since October 2014, and I've been able to crank out my major in that time frame. And I mean, it may seem stressful at the time. I know summer school doesn't sound uh, like going to Lake Powell, but for me, it was worth it. I mean, I've been able to stay sharp in the classroom and really make my education count. And getting it done faster, being done with school is always a good thing, I think. Um, for me, after I graduate, I'd like to take my degree and help a company reach their goals, wherever that may be. That's the great thing about a public relations degree, is that there's so much you can do with it. I mean, you can work for the government, you can work in small business, you can work for corporations, you can work in sports or entertainment. I mean, everybody needs PR, whether they know it or not. And so, in some cases, you may be able to create your own job opportunities. My plan is to graduate in December and take what I've learned in school, as well as learned on the job, and help a company increase their visibility, credibility, and valuation while honing my own skill set. This is a career that could take me a number of different places, and I'm just excited to see where it's going to go. So I think overall, my experience at UVU has been awesome. I recommend the PR program to anybody who's looking to get involved in business. I think it's just as important as marketing or advertising. And yeah, I've really enjoyed my time. So thank you.